Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. I'm your host, Pete Pardo, publisher and CEO of SOT. Today we've got a single new release I wanted to talk to you about. It's actually a CD/Blu-ray release from our friends over at Eagle Vision/Universal. All right, this is Journey live in Japan 2017. All right, this is the little box set right here. Pretty cool stuff. You got 2 discs, 2 CDs, and 1 Blu-ray, and a nice little booklet. So basically what this is, so you know, Journey got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame recently, and they returned to Japan, to the Budokan, to play, I believe it was 2 nights, where they did the Escape and Frontiers albums back-to-back. Because, you know, we're right about it, the 35th anniversary or thereabouts of those 2 albums. And that's the craze nowadays. A lot of classic rock bands are taking some of their best albums, and on the anniversaries they're going on tour and or playing special shows, doing entire albums. So here the band did both entire albums, their biggest selling albums, obviously, back to back for the first time ever, and it's very, very cool. What's really nice is, again, I've seen Journey numerous times over the years. I've seen them with Steve Perry back in the 80s. I've seen them at least a handful of times with Arnel Pineda on the vocals in recent years, and they always put on a great show. But, you know, you're going to get, like, very similar set lists from tour to tour to tour. Well, it's really cool to hear them playing both of these albums, which have fantastic deep album cuts, right? Hearing them live for the first time. So very, very cool. So, of course, they kick things off with Escape, obviously. So you get, let me see if I can get something that's got a little bit, let me read it off the booklet here. A little bit easier on the eyes. You know what? I'm going to put the glasses on if you don't mind, because I got to wear them sometimes. All right, so, of course, you got Don't Stop Believing, an intro. What's really cool is leading into both albums, they play these cool little, almost fusion-y, proggy instrumental intros. Okay, so here you got an intro to Don't Stop Believing. And how weird is it to see Journey kind of kick off a show with Don't Stop Believing? It's usually saved for much later in the set list. And then you got Stone in Love, which is great here. Who's Crying Now? Keep on Running, supercharged version. Still They Ride. Escape, which is awesome on here. Lay It Down, Dead or Alive, super rockin' version of that. A Neil Schon guitar solo, which leads into a breathtaking Mother Father. Probably for me, one of the top 3 highlights of this entire concert. You got this ripping Schon guitar solo that leads into it. And then Arnel Pineda just absolutely kills it. Kills it in this concert. It's a great tune as it is, but man, Arnel, who is spot on wonderful throughout this concert. He is in just absolute peak form throughout this set, playing in front of this Japanese audience, and just real. But man, Mother Father, you know, because over the years since he's been in the band, they haven't played that song a lot. Okay, but it's really good to hear him kind of making it his own here. It's just really, really good stuff. And then, of course, you got a Jonathan Cain piano solo, which leads into Open Arms. All right, and then they move on over to Frontiers. You get like a little, another cool proggy intro to Separate Ways, Send Her My Love, Chain Reaction, which is awesome on here, After the Fall, Faithfully, Edge of the Blade, which is one of my favorite Journey songs of all time. Very cool. Steve Smith drum solo, Back Talk, a real heavy rockin' back talk, Frontiers, Rubicon, another highlight of this set. And then for the encores, all right, get ready. Only 2 encores, so, you know, a lot of tunes left off of this set, but it's okay. An extended, amazing La Raza del Sol, which is a tune they recorded right around the Frontier sessions that didn't make the final cut of the album, but a blistering kind of Santana-ish song, which they stretch out here for incredible back and forth guitar and Hammond organ duels between Jonathan Cain, excuse me, and Neil Schon. And let me tell you something. You know, Jonathan Cain, not always known for his keyboard prowess. He's an excellent player, but, you know, not very flashy in the confines of Journey. But, man, he gets into this raging back and forth duel on Hammond organ with Sean's guitar. That is just awesome. And then the guys go into this Third Stone from the Sun thing from Hendrix, and then back to kind of like Gypsy Queen from Santana. It's very, very cool. Easily the highlight of the set. And then they end it all with Love and Touch and Squeezing, which is very, very cool. To go back to the mother-father thing, you know, when he was in the band as drummer, Dean Castronova would usually, he's an excellent singer, and he sounds a lot like Steve Perry also. He would generally, when they would do Mother Father on past tours, he would usually sing that, and Arnell would walk off the stage. So it's actually very cool to hear Arnell singing it here, and he, like I say, he just absolutely kills it. So I think for me, the top three, La Raza del Sol, Mother Father, and either, you know, Edge of the Blade or Rubicon or Escape. I don't know. There's just a lot of highlights here. A lot of highlights here. So, of course, in the band, and, you know, I'll just show you the booklet here, which is kind of neat. Tells a lot about the events and the band. All right, there's Ross Valerie, Neil Schon on the other page. Here we got Jonathan Cain. Of course, the always amazing Steve Smith. So happy to see him back in the band. And there's Arnell right there. Also, as a kind of a, for the tour, a sixth member of the band is this, I believe he's from Nashville, Travis Thibodeau, who plays like second keyboards, synths, backing vocals, and he actually sings lead vocals on a couple tracks, if I remember correctly. After the Fall, he sings, and oh boy, is it Lay It Down? Perhaps, I can't remember. He sings lead vocals, I think, 2 or 3 tracks. Really good voice, really good voice. So a red hot. Blu-ray / CD release. The visuals are crisp. The sound is bright and punchy. Pop it into your home theater system, whether you're plopping in the CDs or putting in the Blu-ray and watching it. Just a thunderous performance from Journey. And, you know, they make mention at the end of the show when they're doing their bows and, you know, introducing all the members of the band. So Arnell introduces everybody in the band, and then they introduce Arnell, and they say how he's now the longest running vocalist in Journey. That's kind of crept up out of nowhere. It's amazing how time flies. And I'm thinking about it because I'm trying to remember, like, when Steve Perry joined. I mean, Steve joined in the late 70s, and he was, you know, Journey were a viable band till like the late 80s. Right, then they broke up for a little bit, obviously, then got back together, and then he left. So it's, wow, has Arnell been in the band that long? It's crazy. Crazy when you think about it. Or maybe the longest time in one setting, in one sitting, or one duration, I guess. But regardless, he's an incredible singer, and he's a great frontman. Now, like I said, I've seen Journey. You know, a lot of you are probably watching this and saying, I gave up on Journey after Perry left. Come on, guys. They're still playing all the great songs. They still sound exactly like Journey. You got the majority of the band still there. And Arnell is a fantastic singer. Yeah, he sounds a lot like Perry, but he's got his own style too, and he's an absolute beast of a frontman. I mean, he's like all over the place. He gets the crowd into it. He doesn't just stand there, and he's very energetic and great to watch, and he's got a great vocal style, obviously. And he matches all these songs perfectly. Gives you that familiar Journey feel, but he's got great range. This is probably... I've seen a bunch of live Journey concerts since he's been in the band over the years on Blu-ray or DVD. I would have to say this is, as far as he's concerned, and the quality of his vocals, this might be one of the best. He is spot on throughout this, sounding as good as I'd ever heard him. So, awesome stuff from Eagle Vision, Eagle Rock, Universal. Check it out. Journey, live in Japan, 2017. Well worth getting. Boy, between this and the recent Foreigner one from the Rainbow in 1978, that's some damn good stuff coming out of the Universal Eagle Vision camp in the last couple of weeks, right? From these classic, like, melodic rock AOR bands. Gotta love it. So anyway, check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on the mighty YouTube often. Lots of stuff coming up. Hopefully you guys have checked out my little update video from yesterday. That'll give you an idea of some of the programming that's coming up here in the coming weeks and months and year ahead, right? Because there's so much stuff. Make sure you check out our playlist. All right. A lot of you are asking me questions. Oh, I'd like to see this. I'd like to see that. You know, I know we have a lot of videos on here, but I've tried to organize it in a way so you can find stuff easily. So go over to our playlist. click on the playlist. You'll see all of them listed there. Top 10 songs, best to worst albums, new product reviews, tribute videos, interviews, this, that, the other thing. All right, whatever we got, it's on there. History of shows. So if you're having trouble finding things, excuse me, that's where you got to go. As I'm losing my voice here already first thing in the morning. Kind of strange. But anyway, go to the playlist because that's where you can find all the stuff. You can just easily scan through and see what's there already and what you could check out from the old days, right? Or more recent times. So anyway, guys, take care. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.